The harsh reality that I have to tell you today is that not everyone is going to make it. I mean, think about it. If everyone was making 100K a month, that would be like the new minimum. That would be like what we compare to working at McDonald's right now. And there's a distinct factor, like a difference between every single person who hasn't made it yet and every single person who has made it. I've talked to many millionaires, many kids that are making 6 figures, almost 7 figures a month. And I know that this one thing is what actually moves the needle and actually gets you to your goal. And that thing is the simplest thing, and everyone has the ability to do this, but it's really all about the mindset. And as corny and as, simple it sounds, that's all you really need to be successful. 90% of life is mental. Like I swear, for me it's very simple. I think to myself and ask myself every single day, what would the millionaire version of myself do? What would the highest version of myself do? What would the best version of myself do? And he probably goes for runs. He probably goes to the gym. He probably takes his sales calls. He probably does everything that he needs to do for that day. And so if I want to become that version of myself, I just have to do exactly what he does. How do you fall asleep? You act like you're asleep already. So to put it in simple terms, that's exactly how life is. Everything that you want, it all starts from within. The way you look at life and things is the exact way that it will look at you. Your perception of reality is as real as reality itself. And you may think like, oh, I already know this and blah, 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 blah. Well, if you know it, then why is nothing changing? And I'm sure you've been told all these fancy techniques on how to manifest or how to create your own reality. But the truth is, if you stop manifesting or stop journaling or stop doing any of your techniques, you'll still create your own reality no matter what. You are in full control of everything that you do. So obviously you want to create the best reality that you can, right? This is exactly how you do it. It starts with praying from things, not to it. This is what I learned. As I grew my relationship with God, I learned that whenever I pray as if I already have something, like he already gave me exactly what I wanted. That's when I actually start to receive it. Instead of praying like, oh God, I hope you give me $1 million. I hope you do this for me. I hope you give me a girlfriend. I hope you give me whatever. That doesn't work at all. Like, that's literally just wishes at that point. And it's not going to work. You have to say, God, I am grateful for already receiving what I wanted. I'm so grateful that you gave me the ability to go out and chase it. I'm so grateful for X, Y, and Z. That's exactly how it is. Like in April, when I found this out, that's when everything changed for me. But I was doing it wrong all before that, and that's why I wasn't seeing the best results. But again, whenever you pray from something, you have gratitude and act and feel like you've already received it, you start to subconsciously trick yourself into thinking that you already have it, and you have to have it before you have it. Like the world, no, you have to prove it to yourself before the world can prove it to you. And every single thing that's created, like, I don't know, I guess you could say this building or this couch right behind me, it was all an idea in someone's mind. That's exactly how it first started. So you may be like, oh, like, I don't have this. Like, how can I say that I have it? It doesn't matter if you don't have it right now because there is a version of you out there that does have it. So that's all that matters. You just have to align with him. And since he's already out there, that means that essentially you already have it. And I think of this one quote that actually kind of changed my life. The trick to getting money is simply just by having it. And obviously you may not have some now physically, but again, you can have it mentally. Like mental abundance is everything. Once you get that through your mind and you stop believing all these people around you that tell you you can't do it, that's when everything starts to change for you. Expectation is creation. Whenever you expect things, they start to happen to you. Think of let's say you go through a job interview and you're like, oh, I'm not going to get that job. Or you study for a test and you're like, why am I even studying for this test? I'm just going to fail it anyways. What do you think is going to happen more likely? You're going to not get that job. You're going to fail that test. Expectation is literally creation of this reality. Whenever you expect something, it just comes to you. That's exactly how the universe works. That's exactly how manifestation is. The way that you look at it and the way that you perceive it is the way that it will look at you and the way that it will come to you. So the ultimate question is that you probably have is, how do I make more money? I ask myself the same thing every single day. It really just comes down to thinking from an abundance mindset, and that doesn't obviously mean spend more money or any of those things that people tell you to do. It starts with completely convincing yourself that you already have it. And again, it's weird, it's hard. It was weird for me at the beginning because I was telling myself every single day, I looked myself in the mirror and told myself I'm a millionaire, I'm making 100K a month, and I wasn't at that time. And that process is different for everyone. It might take a couple weeks, it might take a couple months, but for me it was kind of an instant thing, because again, this all comes back to, if there's already a version of me out there that has whatever I want. And I believe that, there are infinite amount of versions out there created because God is infinite. Then it's essentially already mine. I already have what I want because it's already out there in another parallel universe. So why can't it be in this universe? Why can't I just align with him? And why can't I just be him right now? And then it all clicked. It's just all in my mind. I am him right now. I can be him right now. And so then that's when everything switched. I told everyone, I don't care what you think. I know who I am. And once I had that conviction, like I was just talking about, that's when everything started to come to me. I started to make more money. I started to, align and receive the things that the highest version of myself would. And it kind of started as a joke to other people. Obviously, who's going to believe this, kid that's saying he's all this and all that. But then it it became a reality. I, have the things that I once desired simply from tricking myself that I already had it. And it's not like lying or anything, because the way you perceive life is just as real as life itself. So if you really believe all the lies that you tell yourself, then they're going to become real eventually. And again, they're not really lies if you have full conviction and know that you're going to make it. Like, I have so many old videos of me talking to myself like, I know I'm going to make this work. I know I'm going to be successful one day. And eventually, like, look where I'm at. I'm in the top floor. I have this cool watch on. I have a lot of cool things, but that doesn't matter. It's because it was never about proving them wrong. I mean, yeah, it feels good to, have people look up to me and have people think I'm this like person that did the impossible, but it all started with me. I wanted to prove myself that I could do anything that I wanted to, and I did. I literally did everything that I said I was ever going to do to everyone around me, even myself. And how do you think it started? I'm going to say this again. It all starts within your mind. It's the most powerful tool that you have, and you can achieve anything that you want with it. And I'm not here to tell you that this is going to be easy. This is actually going to be a really hard journey, but it's worth it. Nothing that is worthwhile or great in this life is easy. Like, if there was an easy path out, why are so many people stuck in the same position that they've been in for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years? Because it's not easy. And not everyone's going to make it. Like I just said at the beginning of the video, there are some people who will just never get unstuck. That's the sad reality. But if you're watching this video, you know that you can. That's why God put this on your, YouTube feed, For You page, whatever this is on, whatever you're watching it from. Because every single action that you've taken in life has brought you to this exact point right now where you're watching this video. So you need to take this as a sign. I know God has given you many signs in your life and you turn them down, but don't turn down this one. You can literally do anything that you put your mind to. But again, it is not easy. You are going to struggle. You are going to want to give up every single day. And I can almost promise you that. Until one day, everything clicks and it looks like an overnight success. And things do happen like an overnight success after multiple months and days and years and weeks of grinding. Like, it's that one term in science class. How do earthquakes happen? It's like whenever the plates merge against each other for like years and years and years, and then one day it just like clicks and then the earthquake happens. It's an overnight success after years and years and years and years and years of going against each other. You have to go after it and go at it every single day. And it's not going to be easy again, but it's going to be worth it because you're going to get what you want. And again, you already have exactly what you want. There's already a version of you out there that has everything that you dream of right now. And you just have to see and align with him, and then you become him. It's as simple as that. It's not easy, but it is simple. But I want you to take this last thing with you and always remember, affirmation without action is nothing. There's a reason why at the beginning of the video I said that this life game is 90% mental. The other 10% you have to actually put in the work. You have to actually do to be. That's how you get it. It doesn't just come to you. I mean, yeah, it does, but you have to be the one to actually work. 99% of millionaires did not start as millionaires. Did you start as a millionaire? Probably not. But does that mean you're not going to become one eventually? No. You have the ability, you have the capability, you have the mindset, you have every single tool that you need to get there. It's just all up to you to get there.